Hi guys, this is going to be an unboxing of my latest splurge, the BaoBao clutch from Issey Miyake. I'm super excited. I got this a couple of weeks ago, so I've already been using it quite a bit, so I'll be able to give you a review on the bag as well. So I'm gonna be honest with you, when this whole BaoBao thing exploded, I think I was in Hong Kong at that time, I did not understand what the fuss was about. I was like, what is this? What is this thing? What's happening here? And why is it so expensive? What is it? And I think over the years it has kind of like maintained its popularity. I think it's even getting more and more popular now. So I know in Japan, when I was there a couple of months ago in Tokyo, it was huge. Like, I mean, it is a Japanese designer and whatnot, but I never thought that I would actually be owning one of these things because I never really got the concept. It's one of those things whereby it definitely wasn't love at first sight, and then as time went on, it became like a crush that grew and grew. And this is how it actually came in. I got mine at Ion Orchard. It's so popular that they even have come out with just a store for BaoBao bags, and this is basically part of a line that he came up with. He has a lot of different lines. I guess he has his own like really high-end Issey Miyake clothes and bags that he has, but then he's got the Please version of stuff, which is a little bit more affordable, but not really. These are like clothes that, you know, you can go up to $1,000 and whatnot. So anyway, this is how the bag came in, and it's really cute. It kind of follows the structure of how the bag looks like and how it would fold. So the bag is in there. I kind of wish that they gave me a slightly bigger bag that doesn't show this. So this is how it came in. It came in this little dust bag here, and then what else did it come in? No, that's about it. So that it came with it. So this is how it came in. It came with it in a white dust bag that looks like this. All their bags would fold into like a flat surface, so it's really easy to travel with, I guess, and it's gonna be really easy for you to carry home as well. So you can see a little bit inside. So when I was trying to decide which one to get, there were two choices. This was not my first choice in terms of the design itself, but the color just blew me away. It made me reconsider my options. So the thing about BaoBao bags is that the designs are pretty standard, like as in the bag designs, you either have the totes or you have the wristlets, you have the backpacks, they even have like wallets and whatnot. But I think the challenge is to find a color that you really like. And for me, I've kind of walked in and out of the stores like maybe 2 or 3 times because I like the designs, but I didn't really like the color that they have, and for that kind of price I just thought it wasn't really worth it. So I'm really glad that I waited, and then one day I walked in and I was like, OMG, I have to get this one. So they have a lot of different textures and finishes to their bags as well. So they have like the very matte finishes, which is like the classic design. They have matte black, matte brown, matte white, and then they also have like metallic finishes, which are really cool because they really look really metallic and really nice. I've seen ones that are like metallic pink, and then they have this one, which is their latest kind of design or finish. It's called the Platinum Dewdrops, and for a moment I was like, what does it mean? And then I saw it, I'm like, are you guys ready? Is the clutch. I think when I searched for what the exact name is, it's just called the clutch, and it's in the gold platinum dewdrop finish. This is like the latest finish that they have, and when I was at the store they had it in blue, I think in black, and then of course this. So this is basically why it's called platinum dewdrop, because it looks like there's water splashed all over it. It looks like there's dew growing up from the bag, and it's just so freaking gorgeous. I wore this a couple of times and like people were like, oh my god, I thought your bag was wet, and it does really look quite wet from afar, like, you know, rain has just splashed all over it. And I just freaking love this. When I saw the wristlet and I told my husband, okay, if they have it in gold, I'm definitely getting it. So they didn't have the wristlet in gold, however the wristlet and this clutch basically is the same like size and whatnot, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna get this. This is a little bit, I would say the price difference was a little bit bigger because the one that's blue and black, they don't come with like rose gold or, you know, goldish color hardware, so the price really jumped. I think the usual ones is like, I think it's like 800, and this was like about 1,006, I would say. So Yes, it is very expensive, but I don't know, I must admit it was a little bit of an impulse purchase as well, but at the end of it, I've used it so much already and it's only been a few weeks, and so yeah, it is expensive, I must admit. For what it is a little bit overpriced, but it is really pretty as well. So anyway, to cut things short, I don't regret buying it, but it is a bit pricey. This is how it looks like. It's made up of little triangle prisms that you see there. Each of the prism has like got little water drops on it. And then they are basically all held by this netting that you see here. So because of the materials here, that's why it's ecological friendly. I guess it's biodegradable and whatnot. So even the inside of it has got all the different details to it. So the way it's structured, no matter where you put it on, as long as it's a generally flat surface, it will sit in like a really nice way, like that. So it looks really cool when you're like putting it on the table and whatnot. So one thing that was interesting, the guy was trying to tell me, oh, this is the only design whereby you have the name or the branding on it. So the thing about the BaoBao bags is that you either know it or you don't, because it's not like, you know, your very fancy bags that has the logo on it. And the guy was like, oh, so this is the first one whereby you actually have the name of the design on it. And I was like, where is it? Like, it's there here on the little zipper here. However, I think you have that in all the different BaoBao bags. Okay. So, and he was like, oh, it's somewhere here, and I'm like, where is it? I don't see it. And he himself found it really difficult, but let's show you, see if you can see it. Do you see that it says BaoBao? And I felt so bad because I actually laughed when he said that. I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking ridiculous, because ooh, I'm gonna carry this along and I'm gonna expect people to actually see this little BaoBao sign and know that it's BaoBao. So it's really cute, I mean, for them to have it there, and I guess they still keep to, you know, not making it too obvious, but it was just funny that it was a selling point. So in terms of the zippers and whatnot, it's all kind of goldish hardware, and that's kind of what makes it a little bit more expensive. And you have two little triangles here and here for you to actually put the chain that comes with it. Other than that, that's kind of how it looks like from the outside. It basically is just completely flat when you put it, so it'll be easy to travel with. So as I open it, it's really easy to open. It's just completely black, so it's really nice, and it's just black, and it's got one little small section here that you could put like additional stuff, and it's got the BaoBao design right there. So it's really sturdy, and it's really big as well, so I really like that it can carry a lot of stuff. And for me, you guys know that it's always very difficult for me to find clutches or bags that fit my size, because I am huge, and I basically, usually little clutches or little bags don't look nice on me, but this, it actually looks really, really cool. I'll show you how it looks like later. So anyway, the other thing that made it really expensive is this long chain here. Okay. And basically it's quite heavy and it's quite sturdy. Oh, it actually would make a really nice bracelet. I like that. Okay, anyway, distraction. So I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like this because I just find that it felt very flimsy, and I definitely didn't buy it because of this chain. It's a pity that because of this chain it's so expensive, but I definitely didn't buy it because of that. I just didn't like the look of it. So you just basically put the chain in here. How it kind of looks like. Do you see what I mean? It just feels very, I think it feels very, what do you call that, unbalanced, because this is so heavy and it's kind of like sturdy looking, it's big, but then you've got this chain that's really like, I don't know, it's really flimsy. But I'm gonna try out using this today. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna put stuff inside that I usually put so they can see how much it can hold. So I'm gonna put my mint in here, my little card holder slash mirror, lip balm stick I'm wearing today, Kat Von D. Let's do a plug here. This is Bauhaus, which I freaking love. And my wallet, which is quite heavy and quite big, so I'm going to put it there. I have some little documents and whatnot that I need to carry, so that goes in there as well. My favorite part is that it can actually fit my vlogging camera in here as well, so I can actually put that in there too. Then my phone. With the stuff in here, you can see that if I were to put this on a table, it would be able to just like find its own shape, and it just looks really cool. So if I were to carry it as a clutch, that's kind of how it will look like, just kind of on the side like that. Or I could actually just put it on my hand like this, like I usually do. So it's really cute, and I like that it matches like my size, and it's just nice, and it's just really cute and effortless for the weekend. So with the little strap here, you could either put it as a crossbody like that. That's how it looks like. Or you could put it by the side like this. Once it's double layered, it will be this short. For me, I guess it's okay, but I think it's a little bit too, I don't know, it's a little bit too short. I am going to probably just continue carrying it as a clutch like that, because I think it looks much cool like that. So yeah, that's basically it. The BaoBao Issey Miyake clutch that I got, unboxing slash review. So all in all, I think it's an amazing bag. I am completely in love with it. I love that I can even travel with it, so it looks sassy when you are overseas as well. In terms of the size, the shape, the functionality of it, it's really functional. I just really like how it just kind of, you know, happens to fall in your arm. And when my outfits are usually pretty like boring and whatnot, and I feel that carrying this bag makes it pop a lot more. It's just the outfit. So like today's outfit, this just makes it look a lot more polished. For the chain itself, I'm not a big fan, and the fact that the reason why this bag is very expensive because of this is, you know, it's kind of like a downside. And I mentioned just now, I do still find that it's a little bit overpriced for what it is. It's almost the same price as like a YSL like bag and whatnot. So that's just something you have to keep in mind. But I still don't really regret buying this. It's still a splurge, and I still really like it. So if you have any questions about the BaoBao bags or this clutch in particular, leave it as a comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!